Cheers and welcome my friends, I'm Horath and we are playing Tyranny as a noble mage on hard difficulty. Welcome back. And I've sort of decided how I want to level up Barrick and Ebb. In the last episode we finished off the captain of the Unbroken over here after a pursuit through the Rust Canyons over there. And we have to go and find the artifact of a former region of Stalwart, some sort of mantle pin that sort of gives you, I think, the will to stand against impossible, shitty odds. So we have to get that to get through the wind. Get into Stalwart, kill the loss of the regions, break the edict, give the disfavored the land, and then sort of move forward with this whole thing. I want to visit Tunon at some point. But yeah, let's just go for the leveling. And I've been keeping sort of the attribute points so that I could give Barrick the level 20 in health. Let's go for that one. And I wanted her to go for 20 in wits because she's doing fairly well at that one. And then in terms of talents, I want to give Barrick the heroic defense. So once per combat, when his health reaches a critical level, he will be healed instantly. That's pretty nice. Plus 38% health when health below 35%. So that's really good, especially because we are running without a healer. So that should do something for us. And then with her, I sort of want to go the Elemental Fury path, gain a bonus to all shock and frost damage dealt, because the Rime Spike is actually a very powerful spell that she has. Now in terms of lore, she's at level 80 lore now, so we might be able to make her Rime Spike significantly more hurtful. If I were to go for that one, yeah, she would be able to do that. And her Rime Spike would now do 37 to 56 damage. That's really painful. I could also go for more recovery time, but I don't think that's necessary. So let's go for that one. Let's update it. Oh yeah, and her range. Well, I can't really do anything over there. We can upgrade a couple of my spells though, because I'm now at a low 120. So the Mantle of Flames, we're gonna go for more area of effect, so more people take damage. I could also go for more duration, emitting allied. I think the area of effect might be better, going for more radius. Although I will get more out of a cast if I have more duration. Oh, that's 125, so that's actually out of the question. Let's update that one. Let's update this one. Well, can't really update that one. That's fine then. And the healing aura, yeah, has also its time increased. The Rime Spike, I haven't really been fiddling with that for a while now. It does more damage. I could go for more area of effect instead of the duration. The afflictions are nice, but if I were to go for a bigger area, then we might have. What does it do? 1 meter radius, and otherwise it would do 2. These have bigger ranges by default, the fireballs, so that you can hit more people. Hitting more than one guy with the Rime Spike might be super powerful though, because it also does a lot of damage for me. Oh, we're gonna keep it that way. There's not much else I could that I could change over here. I could go for the giant boulder and maybe increase the duration. I would actually go for work with the 120, and I think that's about it. But the other thing that I've sort of been thinking about is that we could actually deck out Sirin in heavy armor. She has a skill tree over here. She has the peace skill tree. There's something over here that makes her less. Yeah, while not wearing heavy armor, she's immune to engagement. That's good, but I don't think I'll be going down the peace tree. And I can always switch her out of the heavy armor again. 100% critical deflection. So she's immune to engagement, and we can move her out of there. But we still need to invest 3 more points into this one. And we have sort of been going more heavily into the war tree. So there's actually no downside to her being clad in iron, other than that she can't cast as fast. But she could sort of stand in the front row and fight. We're not really using all that nice heavy armor stuff that we have. So I could give her the thorn thingy that we gained over here, the barbed aubergine. I can't remove her helmet. That's just not a thing that I can do. Songbird's cloth wraps. Let's just change this from high to low, so that we get the most high value stuff. We gain more armor, but it also adds a bunch more recovery. This is a really good armor because it doesn't have a lot of recovery. It's exquisite, heavy bronze armor. So I could even take that for myself, because it's only 0.7 seconds recovery time. It does a lot for your survivability if you bring a lot of armor to the table. We'll see how it goes. And then in terms of arms, we're going to give her the iron gauntlets. It's going to give her more armor, more unarmed DPS. Although her hand stuff is actually pretty nice, what she's already wearing. Songbird's gloves. Yeah. Still, I think we want to go for the iron gauntlets there. And then we might also go for the mirrored stompers. Do we still have those? Yeah, we have those. So, I mean, deflection, disengagement, defense. It's gonna make her fairly heavy now. She has 12 armor. As a comparison, Beric has 10. So she has more armor than Beric. Because we haven't been able to get him out of this. But I expect that we'll be able to peel him out of this armor soonish, I hope. If we can end the edict, there's actually no reason why this one should persist. But yeah, so she has now 3.3 seconds recovery time, so she won't be quite as good in terms of bringing out spells. She's also at 4.2 seconds, 3.3, 1.5, but I think it's better if we only have one glass cannon in the party. So, right, that's a thing. I don't think we have to speak with Theodore again. I mean, we could actually. Let's do it. Let's see what they have to say. Maybe they will give me some sort of reward if I go after the leader of the other guys. But yeah, it looks like we have to go into the old walls to find the pin. I'm not sure if Tunon will be pleased. Kyros's law expressly forbids going into the old walls. So, Theodore, dude, hey there. My scouts tell me Rust Canyon is dead quiet. We're finding scavenger corpses, but no signs of enemy activity. As he turns away, he gestures toward one of his soldiers and says, "Pay the man his dues." "Why, thanks." Party has gained 70 rings. "Spend it wisely, Fatebinder. You've earned it." Okay, we gained a bunch of money just by doing that. That's pretty nice.
As you wish.
No, come on, guys. All of you. Really wish there was a cleaning out the junkyard. What? What is that one? Cleaning. What was that? A secondary one? Yeah, over here. Group of scavengers has fled into the junkyard in the Rust Canyons. Theodore has requested that you eliminate them. You eliminated all the scavengers who escaped when you were assaulting their camp. Interesting. Alright then. Alright then, I take it.
Sorry, I can't.
We're leaving a trail of corpses behind us, because that's how we roll. And let's have a look back into their camp over here. So we still got Anvin. What's in there again? Oh, nice. An iron sword. Could you use that one? Is that better than what you have? Way less recovery time, but I guess it's not as great. Anvin. What can I get you, Fatebinder? There's iron and unbroken plunder to spare. War is friendlier to those of us with initiative, eh? That's the spirit. Come take a look. Okay, what do you have now? Do you have anything different than before? No, not really. Okay then, that's fine, I guess. I mean, I could take the thorn armor.
Sorry, I can't.
I'm not sure what it'd do for me. I'm not really dying that much, and at least we have one glass cannon in the party. Right, so we could go over here to the Old Walls breach. Scouts have recently confirmed the presence of an opening leading into the Old Walls at this location. The immediate area is likely dangerous given the high risk of Bane infestation. The breach is not far from the site where the Unbroken region Epistratus famously clashed with disfavored forces at the close of the war. Or we go over here to Trappers Junction. A long stretch of maze-like canyons riddle this area, frequently confusing travelers foolish enough to venture inside. I think we'll go for that one first. Try to catch the commander of the Unbroken. Then we can go for the Old Walls breach. Maybe we'll be able to get the commander of the Unbroken. That might be a good idea. Right. It doesn't look like it's a very big map. Let's just move slowly. There's a bronze armor. A lot of these guys are dead. We gained some blood moss. That's fine. Looks like they've been fighting with the Scarlet Chorus. So the Scarlet Chorus has actually been helping these bastards. Swig of Insight. 15 defense against spells, 20% will defense. That's all fine and dandy. Should we talk with this dude? You spot a soldier lying in a slump. Through the mud and blood caked on his tattered garb, you can make out the colors and insignia of the Unbroken. He fights through pain with each of his ragged breaths. As you approach, he shifts his head slightly towards you, but does not appear to have the strength to look up. The only ones traveling this way could be those who brought down Duskwatch. If that's you, then I'll die with a curse on my lips. So this is it then. Just kill me quickly. I'm in no state to continue on like this. His forced smile sends a trickle of blood out of the side of his mouth. What happened here? A battle from the looks of it. He turns into the wind and sniffs. Not a terribly impressive one, but a bloody one. He raises his head and looks at you while wincing. The Scarlet Chorus. They've been driving us across this wasteland, pressing their attack at every turn. Looks like they finally got us cornered in this pass. I was part of the first line of defense. When my comrades got wiped out, the chorus went on through. I thought myself lucky when they didn't check for survivors. After a few hours, I started to change my mind. His wry smile quickly turns into a wince of pain. I have pressing questions. No, where's Matias? Matias, if he lives, he's with the rest of my countrymen. He makes a feeble gesture somewhere off in the distance. I have pressing questions. He coughs up a glob of blood and looks at it with bemusement. I don't have much time to regale you with tales of stalwart history, I'm afraid. I'd rather spend these last moments remembering the true color of the sky. He focuses up at the dirty wall of storm clouds overhead. I could kill him. I could just leave him be to slowly die. That's not really our style. We're gonna kill him. Let me hasten your journey to the void. I'm not gonna aid him. I'm just gonna kill him. You deliver a swift blow to his head. The last of his energy leaves him as he crumples to the ground. That's a mercy of swords, I guess. What's that one? Broken armor. So that one's fine.
I'll stay downwind of our enemies.
There must be more enemies here. I really wanna... I mean, this would sort of give me a clue to sort of find out what the actual involvement of the Scarlet Chorus is in this thing. There are more Unbroken over there. Interesting. That's another stuff. So, I wonder what these Unbroken are. Guess they got some sort of camp over there. We're just gonna kill them though, because that's how we roll. What is that one? Oh, that's the Scarlet Chorus. Interesting. take all that. There are some traps, or at least one trap over there. Let's just... Where's that one? There's a Scarlet Fury. That's interesting. What do these guys want over here? Well, we'll scout the way to the south as well, just to get my bearings. Trapper's Junction, so it's actually a crossroads. All these guys put onto spikes. That's pretty gruesome, I gotta say. This looks like Horath's work. I've got another Scarlet Fury down there. Why are these guys in disfavored lands? Are they trying to remove evidence? Well, we'll find out. I'm just gonna save here. And then we'll sort of move on these. Bronze Armiger. Guarding the entrance to a makeshift encampment, an unbroken warrior stands sentry with thick lines of exhaustion under her eyes. Streaks of sand and rust cover her worn armor and weathered skin. Who treads on unbroken lands? The guard's voice trembles with fatigue. Everyone who comes to Trapper's Junction these days is involved in the war somehow. State your intentions. I'm not above killing you just to be safe. The soldier glares at you with intensity and purpose. I'm looking for Matias. He's your leader, is he not? What's the situation here? Fury overtakes her. As if I'd share anything with one of Graven Ash's ironclad terrors. Go back to the north. Why don't you? I'm looking for Matias. He's your leader, is he not? That's him, all right. She squints at you skeptically, then calls over her shoulder. Captain, you've got a visitor. Looks like trouble. Oh, nice. So we'll actually be able to smush their resistance here. The unbroken fighter looks pale and worn. His demeanor has begun to show the horrors he's witnessed, but he wears every scar and concerned twitch with a veteran's dignity. Matias, captain of these troops here in Trapper's Junction, and to the whole of the unbroken. He looks you up and down, nodding as some truth comes together in his mind. Even this far south we hear of Tunan's agent who broke the siege at Vendrian's Well. If you've come to make history repeat itself, then allow me to correct you. The Unbroken will not lie down as easily as the Vendrian Guard. He draws his weapon slowly. So you're the wretch who caused us so much trouble in the Stalwart campaign. Been looking forward to this day. He flinches at the sight of Beric. That thing talks? Kairos' minions have not weathered the invasion well, have they? What's your status here? You expect me to offer up some advantage for you to exploit? I think not, Fatebinder. As a detachment of Scarlet Chorus nearby, none of us is wearing the voices of Nerat's sigil. That should tell you plenty about our current status. If you expect to learn anything about our strength or tactics, then feel free to draw iron. We don't cooperate with Kairos' pet minions. Not the Chorus and not you. Time to add your bones to the storm. Well, I mean, I should offer them Kairos' peace, but they already sort of declined that by taking up arms and not laying them down. I think it's too late for that. I murdered all the other guys in all the other camps, and I think it is for good reason. We have to sort of squish this rebellion before it actually goes up. Well, yeah, time to add your bones to the storm. Goodbye, Matias. With what strength we have, let's gut this slave of Kairos. For Stalwart! Matias swings his weapon in the air to rally the Unbroken around him. Okay, let's see how many we have. T current action. That looks like a that looks like a bug. Some sort of array gone wrong. Some variable. Okay, we got Titan's Touch. These guys are Skyblade and a Bronze Armiger. So, Beric, we're gonna try and take these guys on. Well,
you have.
Okay, yeah, I do have to start the battle. So Beric, let's go and do this. And then I will give you the Mantle of Flame. Ebb, you will try to bring some fire to the table. Oh, wait, no, wait. We're gonna go for the cone. Because the cone is nice. This guy will be in range soonish. And we've got Sirin, our very heavily armored Sirin now. And we will try to give him the flame weapon. This is a very bad situation for them because Barrick can hold out all day and all night if he has to. I'm gonna give him the healing aura as well. Ebb, you're gonna go for the fireball now because that's always fun. And Siren, you're still working on the ignite brand. Okay, now you're done. So let's go with some more fireball over here. Oh, I've been knocked down. That's kind of nasty. Barrick, why don't you try to... I don't know. We'll just leave Barrick to his own devices. Maybe you can do that one. Still knocked prone. Ebb. Anything that we could do here? I could also always try to hobble one of these guys. Okay, so now they're actually through. Barrick, that was not well done on you. We have to petrify them. That's, I think, the only way that we can get through this.
On it.
Okay. That worked. Okay, that's good. That worked. Petrified, bleeding. Flash to stone on bronze arming. So Siren is actually able to pull this off fairly often. The frozen song, the Breath of Winter, actually does a good deal to slow these guys down. That's very good. Really wish that we could get that one up. Maybe you can just do this. And really don't need to use that one, but we'll try to give him the aura. And Ebb, let's try to petrify one more over here.
Not a problem.
Stalwart prevails!
Okay, so now he got the stone aura as well, and the ignite brand. Looks like the fire thing is already through. That's odd. Control fire, control stone. Okay then. What I could do, what could be fun, is throwing the shock thing through all these guys. That might be supremely funny. And then we got Ebb. I think we should just try to kill these guys that are sort of standing in the way there. Or, yeah, we could go and throw some damage in that direction. Could also go with the Rhyme Spike to kill them.
As you wish.
Man, these sort of line spells are really doing a number on these guys now that they are sort of lined up in front of me. I like it. Yeah, Phantom Bolt, why not, on this guy. And Sirin. No one is wounded yet, but we might actually want to make sure that that stays that way. He will get healed up at some point. I do have the health regeneration from my staff. He has the health regeneration from his brooch. I'll just make sure that I don't take a wound, because that would sort of... Okay, we got the fire now, and I will go for the stone as well. Maybe we can knock some of them prone. So maybe like this. That's fine. Barrick, you're nearly there. Well, this guy is nearly done with being petrified, so we'll see how it goes. We'll try to heal me up. And Sirin, no, where are you, Sirin? You're still busy doing the healing stuff. Okay, that's fine.
Not feeling so great.
Okay, I'm being poisoned now. That's nasty. Yeah, they can actually deliver a fair bit of damage, but we knocked that one prone. I've been poisoned now. God damn it. I'm gonna go for the healing aura on myself then. Anything else? App is done. I mean, we could go and give myself some healing with that one as well. And then we've got Siren over here. You don't have the second healing spell, do you? No, you don't. So let's go and maybe stun that guy. And he's knocked prone as well.
That attack didn't work.
Okay, we're gonna bring Siren forward so that they can't get at me. Siren is heavily armored, so we should be fine there. And you, let's try to drown that captain. Why not? Why don't we? I should be able to do more useful stuff than just. Yeah, let's go for the rhyme spike here. He's gonna die at some point. Come on, rhyme spike. Yes, breaking the enemy. How do we get that? Where's breaking the enemy? Where's breaking the enemy? Oh yeah. You discover that Matias, leader of the Unbroken, has traveled to Trappers Junction. Take advantage of this opportunity and kill the rebel leader. Kill everyone, including Matias. Right. Okay, we still got one guy. Let's just try to make this as easy as possible, because Barrick is already down. So we don't want anyone else to sort of suffer here. We definitely got to make sure that they are petrified. Yeah, definitely. Let's go for the petrification on anyone. On everyone. Barrick, you're doing fine though, so that's good. Okay, Ab, you really are in the way here. Petrified, taunted. It's not a good day to be them. At least not right now. Let's go for this one. Although, no, let's go for the rhyme spike. And the others could also go for the rhyme spike here. No, we don't have a rhyme spike anymore. Let's go for the fire spell then. And let's go for... Well, she has 5 breaths now, so... We might just go for an aria. Maybe the aria of dissonance. Or anything else? Do we have the aria of... Do we have the aria of pain? Got resonance, force, dissonance, resolve. Well, let's go for resonance then.
I'm on.
Face my iron!
Come on, guys. Okay, and they're dead. Finally, we can hear Siren sing. That actually sounds pretty cool. Okay, we killed their leader. That's nice.
I will stay out of sight.
Let's start plundering. Okay, nice. What do we gain? Sever. This does have annihilation. Does more armor penetration. Way more DPS. That does a crap ton of damage. That thing. Stalwart Great Axe and Scavenger Leather Gloves. These are superior to what I am using. It's gonna give me 0.2 seconds of recovery, but it actually has a lot of stuff. Precision, unarmed DPS. I think she's already using those. Not really. I'm gonna give those to her. And what's that one? Broken Javelin. Can be sold. Yeah, that one. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna give that to him. I could also just give it to Siren. Would be kind of weird to have her run around with the axe. No, but she only is going. She's only going to have her staff because that increases her ability to sing and do stuff.
Will do.
And we still got the Scarlet Chorus guys to kill. I'm just sneaking around here because I don't want to run into any traps. I mean, I doubt that they actually trapped the inside of their camp, but you never know with these freaks. While it looks quite uncomfortable, there's no doubt that this rust-covered makeshift tent can survive the worst weather in the tiers. So there are just some camping supplies in there. I wonder if they have more troops back there. Not really. There's another trap. Really don't want to run into that one.
You see what I see?
Do disarm the trap, please. Okay. There's someone. There's someone. I guess this is a merchant. And we're gonna kill these dudes. Urentis. Yeah. That's definitely another fight. But I think I'm gonna end it here. We're gonna continue in the next episode to sort of remove the rest of these peoples in Trappist Junction. For now, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you didn't, tell me why in the comments so I can improve. And if you want to see more of the series in the future, please consider subscribing to the channel. Hope you join me next time. Thanks and bye bye.